And they won the only game they played against this team. And this is their final matchup of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of a season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
And that one's good. Brunson. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Minnesota. Outside, Green. Stolen by Ball. Bane with it. Green picks him up. Bane, no good. And it's San Antonio's ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's the fast break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Now here's Hunter. Here's Ball. And that one good.
And LaMelo saw the defense and went right to the floater. That's a heads-up play.
Here's Brunson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Outside, Green. Back to Brunson. And that comes off the assist by Green. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Outside Davis. Right side Bane. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Markkanen. Williamson outside. Williamson is doubled. Here's Green. Back to Embiid. Zubac with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Connects from downtown. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Now here's Bane, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And the shot goes down.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Spurs trail by 7. The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
From deep, Bane knocks down the triple. Bane's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. To stop the run. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, "I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Grimes. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, Brunson does such a good job operating and orchestrating the offense. You really do want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
A three from Bane. Avdija pulls it in. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 7. Grimes' shot is off. And here's Simmons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Johnson on the wing. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead, up 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Pirtle. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Ball with the rebound.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested three.
Outside Johnson. They set a pick. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And that's what Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Williamson. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Ball with it. He's got 7. And stolen by Williamson. Down low. Missed inside. Minnesota leading by 12. Ball with a head of steam. And Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Outside, Green fires the 3. San Antonio again missing. And Minnesota with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And Ball gets it to go.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Williamson. Richards pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Simons outside. you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williamson outside. 5 on the clock. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Free throw good. Green. How about the start of Jalen Green's career? 17 points per game as a teenage rookie, Clark.
Yeah, very impressive. And just as impressive is that he chose to go the G League route instead of college. Not many guys have done that with the success that he's had. So he came in, I think, a little more ready than your average NBA pick because he had actually gone through a cycle of pro basketball. He's been a scorer in this league from day one, and I only see that continue.
And the basket by Bane.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Green, money from deep.
Jalen Green is an efficient long-distance shooter, so you know he's looking for these angles.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. 1:27 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Hunter. Back to Simmons. Hunter with the ball. Grimes covering. The three from Bane. He buries it from 3. Bane's got 11 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And it's Brunson missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's Davis with the drive. And Davis slams it home.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to a shot.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. And it's Brunson missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Right at the free throw line. Bane, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, Green. Here's Grimes. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Minnesota. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Johnson on the wing. Lets it fly. Money from the wing. Give him 8 points now.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
Brunson surveys. And the jumper is on the mark. Brunson's got 6.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
It's Exum on the wing. Yes. And that Simmons with the assist.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Pass to Embiid. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Johnson.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
The crossover. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow, Johnson using a great move on the bounce.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. Rebound Minnesota. Now Simmons. Yet to see a basket. And there's the screen. On the wing, Bane. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Bane. Leaner from distance. And that's good for 2. He's got 13.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Pass to Hunter. And Green comes to help. Ball taking his time here. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Outside, Green. Back to Brunson. Pass to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. Markkanen's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Left side, Hunter. From deep, Bane. Rebound by San Antonio.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside for Green. Tipped! And they get it back. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Grimes with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Markkanen from long range. San Antonio again can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Ball outside. Ball stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
And it's Ball off the drive. Outside Johnson. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And that's 15 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Brunson outside. That shot missing. And Minnesota with possession here. Ball outside. There's a screen by Johnson. Pulls up at the elbow. Ball no good.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver it.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Pritchard. Inside. Here's Williamson. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. The Timberwolves making a switch here. 5 to shoot. Here's Powell. San Antonio again can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass the ball. And that one's good. Ball's got 13. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the Spurs ball. Here's Green. Out to the right wing. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national teams, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. 19-footer. Rebound, Minnesota. And here's Ball. Now Davis. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And here's Green from the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And it's Ball on the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Exactly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Green with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Back to Green. Out to Powell. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great beat. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Hunter. With the drive. And the bucket is good.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Outside, Green. Back to Brunson. Clark, you think about current NBA players. which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are three that come to mind right away.
And a big-time scoring night for Johnson. Looking for a shot and playing with serious confidence.
It's stolen by Hunter. And the Timberwolves with possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Bane. Puts up a three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Well, Bane will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Outside Brunson. Over Simmons. And it's Brunson missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Right side Johnson. Launches it. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. San Antonio with the ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And give this team credit. So difficult to sweep a team in the NBA, but they won both meetings this season against San Antonio.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Johnson.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's Hawkins. It's deflected.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Now here's Simmons. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Aldama. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching,
you name it, they've done it. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Now Simmons. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.